and welcome to this Profit Protector Pro video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Amazon's product bundling policy, which they've actually just unveiled a brand new update about that early this week. So we're going to be talking about that as well. And that's going to be the main feature of this video actually, because I'm sure at this point we're all familiar with the updated product bundling policy that Amazon unveiled about 2 months ago. So this will primarily affect you if you are in the US, but if you are in the UK and EU, I'd advise that you watch this video anyway, because there will be some bits and pieces that you can pick up from this, and it will basically help you get ahead of the curve, especially if something was to happen in the UK and EU, then you will be very well prepared. So whilst it doesn't directly affect you at this point in time, if anything changes, watching this video could really help you out massively. And obviously, if you are in the US, all of this is going to be useful for you. So, in a nutshell, the updated product bundling policy is directly affecting unique bundles, just to boil it down for you. So, US sellers that are doing unique bundles, they're the ones that are most affected by this change. So, in a nutshell, they've updated the product bundling policy for consumable products in grocery, pet product, baby product, and health and beauty categories to ensure that customers have access to the highest quality bundle selections in the US store. Whether or not this expands is yet to be seen. How this is going to be implemented into the UK and EU, and if it is going to be full stop, is yet to be seen. Though, if you ask me personally, and I mean, please take this with a massive pinch of salt, because obviously I don't have a crystal ball, so I couldn't tell you 100% for sure. But if I was approaching it with a cautious business mind, to me it seems weird that Amazon would do this just in the US for it never to be a thing in the UK and EU. I mean, I'd love to be wrong about that, but you just have to sort of be mindful of these sorts of things. So sort of listening to Amazon news, regardless of where it's happening, just, bear it in mind just in case something like that was to be implemented into your marketplace as well. And it's just a good sort of like business mindset practice to take these things on board and maybe do a little bit of preparation for if it was to happen, because ultimately that little bit of preparation, if it was to happen, you'll be thanking yourself big time, because you'll be prepared, and you won't be hit as heavily as someone who's not prepared. So basically, you can only list bundles that are created and offered by the original manufacturer. So you can't just go and create your own brand new bundle that didn't exist on Amazon prior. You can only basically list one if the original manufacturer has already done it. So you can't mix products anymore that are manufactured by different companies in the same bundle, nor can you list a bundle under the generic brand or your own brand. So for example, you can list Frito-Lay mixed chips, a Frito-Lay mixed chips pack that's packaged by the manufacturer Frito-Lay, but you can't create your own bundle with 2 bags of Doritos and 1 bag of Cheetos, even though both products are made by Frito-Lay. You also can't bundle the Frito-Lay mixed chips bag with other products like paper towels or kitchen utensils. So if you don't comply with that, then basically it's going to get flagged and Amazon will come down on you about it. It's going to affect your Amazon account health. Your items will get suppressed. It's just not good news if you try and list anything that basically breaks the rules. I mean, it's never really good to break Amazon rules, full stop. So for a bit of further clarification, it's actually already been done in this forum right here. So right here you've got some Dawn sort of like cleaning things. Not quite sure what that is, just looks like cleaning stuff. Anyway, so that's an in-policy bundle. Okay, Dawn have done it, it's a case of 6. So you can do that as well. So if you can source 6 bottles of this Dawn stuff and you want to sell that as well, then you can. All good. This wouldn't work, so it's this Dawn stuff and then some kind of cleaning mechanism thing. I can't really tell what that is from the picture. But anyway, that's like a completely different product that you've combined with this Dawn stuff. So no, you can't do that, nor can you do something like this, where it's one with some like generic rubber gloves and a sponge. You can't do that. This is in policy. Sprite, Cola, and Fanta are all the same company, so you can do this. And again, assuming that the company has already done it, then you can do that too. However, you can't do this because you've got things like Pepsi in there, so that's not going to work. It's two different manufacturers, two different companies. You can't then mix them like this and then just have it in your own sort of like branded box sort of thing, because it's just out of policy. That wouldn't work. It's no different to if you were trying to do this, except you're just putting it in a box of your own brand. So it's not going to work either. So you can't have that. This would work because this is a multi-pack that's already been sort of like put together. So it's no different to buying a multi-pack of crisps anywhere else, except you've got a bit more variety in this one, and it's already been done by Frito-Lay. So you can do that. However, what you can't do is take even a load of the same product and then put it in a box or bundle of your own kind of like brand. That's just not going to work. So there's a bit more clarification there. So you can't rebrand anything. You can't, list it under generic brand, which is what a lot of people were doing. And so yeah, this is something that you can't do. So again, for unique bundles, like you couldn't then combine this with something that you've made yourself, like a little, like cleaning fax card that you've made in Canva or whatever it is that you've done. And both of those things are definitions of a unique bundle. So unique bundles is where you take an existing product that's selling well and you combine it with either a generic product that kind of goes with it, or a product that you have basically made yourself, which is the unique element of it. So for example, if I was selling a cookbook, I might have a laminated fancy little sheet thing with some like alterations that I might make to some of the recipes, for example, which no one can really replicate because no one knows what I've written. And if they have a look at it themselves, then of course they've got to replicate it exactly to then join the listing, which is hard to do. But people have actually gone to the lengths. People had actually gone to the lengths of doing that sort of thing. And sort of like testing if someone hadn't been through the brand registry thing on Amazon, then they would basically just join the listing and then go through the brand registry and kick off the original creator of that unique bundle. So unique bundles could get very fierce at times. Like people would be like well prepared for basically like doing dirty tactics to get other people off the listing and just take over what is otherwise a really good bundle. But obviously the bundling policy means that for lots of different things, you can't really do that anymore unless the original manufacturer has done it. So there is a brand new update, which was at this point in time only released 8 hours ago. So on October the 14th, this is definitely a typo. October the 14th, 2024, not 2025, we announced updates to the product bundling policy for consumable products in several categories. We introduced these new requirements because consumable products are more likely to be ingested, applied to the skin, or used by vulnerable populations such as children and pets. They also typically have stricter storage and handling guidelines. We've introduced stricter policies for bundles that include consumable goods to ensure that all the consumable products included in the bundle are authentic and safe to use and consume. So this also kind of reflects why this is being done as well. And a major point of this is because like the manufacturers and brand themselves, if you go and make like your own unique bundle and people aren't happy with it, then a bit of the backlash that you'd get also splashes onto that brand as well. So it kind of like brings down their image, so to say. I mean, if you made your own product and then other people are then selling it and sort of like doing their own takes on it, you wouldn't be best pleased with it. It's your product that you put in the work to create. So from a manufacturer's point of view, I can understand. From a seller's point of view, and you want to make great unique bundles that do really well by you, I also understand how you feel as well. So yeah, however, we've heard your feedback that the policy lacked clarity, which I thought it did a little bit, making it difficult to understand how it impacts your business. We apologise for any confusion this may have caused, and we appreciate you providing feedback to help us improve. So this is a massive subject, and lots of people were providing feedback to Amazon. You saw that in lots of different places. So they've actually listened and they've put out another update about it. So based on your input, we've updated the consumables bundling policy language to be clearer. So all products must be Product configurations packaged by the original manufacturer or brand. For example, you can list a product bundle that includes Dawn dish spray and dish spray refills, which was originally packaged by Dawn. However, you cannot list a bundle of Dawn dish spray and dish spray refills that you have repackaged. You also cannot create your own bundle combining Dawn products with gloves and sponges from other manufacturers or brands. Products may be reconfigured and repackaged as bundles if you have a letter of authorization from the brand owner or manufacturer granting permission to repackage. So you can still do it if the manufacturer is going to let you, basically. All products in a bundle must belong to the same brand, and the bundle must be branded with the same brand name as the products. Gift items listed within the gift basket category may contain products from multiple brands that are physically bundled together for customers in a manner suitable for gifting. So you can kind of still do unique bundles if it is a gift and listed within the gift basket category. We've also updated the examples on the product bundling policy page to provide clearer resources for understanding this policy. To learn more, go here, blah, 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 blah. Effective immediately, all new consumables must comply with the updated policy. For existing bundles, we will begin enforcing the new policy from January the 1st, 2025. They'll notify you through email and the account health dashboard if you have non-compliant bundles that are scheduled to be suppressed. So ultimately, you want to just avoid breaking the policy here. Now, in the US, you've got to do this 100%. You've got to abide by these rules. However, in the UK and EU, whilst you are free at the point of recording this, be very wary and look out for Amazon news, because this can affect you if it's then applied. And what I would personally do is, bearing in mind that this has happened for the US, which is a massive marketplace, I'd take it as this could potentially happen one day soon for the UK and EU. So what I would do is put a bit more time and effort into researching existing bundles that the manufacturer has made and seeing how well I would do potentially with selling some of those, because surely there's got to be a load of untapped existing bundles that do really well. So it's just a case of, like you would do for any other product that you're going to sell on Amazon, product research, analysis, and giving it a shot. Seeing if you can do at least a few like decent bundles that comply with this is going to be really useful, and you'll be sort of like giving yourself a massive pat on the back if this policy comes to pass in the UK and EU, and you're prepared because you've already gotten used to researching, analyzing existing bundles that comply. And it means you won't be as badly affected because you've already got some stuff that actually works and fits. So whilst a couple of your unique bundles might be shot down, you've got some stuff to replace them. So that's how I would personally take it, and I would advise anyone to do the same. But that is the brand new update that Amazon have released only 8 hours ago on the product bundling policy. So hopefully this has helped clear up any potential confusion surrounding it, and hopefully this advice has helped you massively wherever you are. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.